weight. She probably lost a lot of weight from the eggs.
484.
484, Miku. You were 540 before.
526 looks like last
Yeah.
time.
Miku lost a lot of grams from those eggs. Miku. Smile for the camera, Miku.
Cutie.
I mean, this is good that she's acting like this right now with me.
Yeah, she's not lethargic.
There's still a thing coming out in his butt or something.
I do think her belly feels a little bit more swollen than normal, you know, but I'm not surprised if her having eggs and
Miku's
stuff.
always swollen and chubby. She lost a lot of grams.
Okay, so some options that we have, you know, just to see, does she still have like eggs in there? Is
There's
that
a big lump on her side because they injected her with some fluids and some sugar to absorb into her throughout the day. And they also gave her an injection of calcium. And we got some antibiotics and anti-inflammatories coming her way that we have to give her. The scan came back okay. She didn't see any egg yolk inside of her stomach. It probably just burst in her reproductive tract. So it all comes out of the same hole. She pooped a bunch of egg yolk. I guess a bunch of the eggs ruptured inside of her. But everything looks like it'll be okay. I went out online and on the Bearded Dragon forums, and everyone was warning that it's a very serious situation. So we thought we'd bring her in the next day because it's better safe than sorry. We love Miku. It's our little daughter, so we got to take care of her. And look at her X-rays. Miku, are you looking at your X-rays? That's inside of you, Miku. She's like, oh wow. What is that? Wait, that's Kugumo's voice. She's looking. She's like, oh my goodness, is that inside of me? What is that? Is that worms? Can I eat them again? No, Miku, you can't eat your own worms again. Why not, Dad? Don't worry. When we get home, we'll give you lots of worms, okay? Okay, I want like 20 more today. Look at those tired little eyes of Miku. She's like, oh, I'm so tired.
We woke up so early for Miku. We went to the vet at around 8 a.m. Because that's the only schedule they're available. And we need to bring her in.
Poor baby Miku. We were gonna go buy her a treat of hornworms, but the pet store doesn't open until 11. It's so early. Poor Miku.
Oh, it started to observe.
Yeah, they gave her an injection on her butt.
Yeah, so this is the antibiotic that we got for her.
We got an antibiotic and an anti-inflammatory.
I'm gonna show you guys. Antibiotic we got from Miku. This is what the doctor or the vet prescribed for her. This is the Mitacon oral. This is anti-inflammatory. And the other one, that's the name, this antibiotic, and we're gonna give it to Miku because
She had just laid eggs.
like
about
4 days ago.
about 4 days, about 15 of them. And a bunch of them ruptured inside of her. I think she's trying to talk to us. Do you see her little mouth? And a bunch of them ruptured inside of her, and she pooped out a bunch of egg yolk. We'll upload a video of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the pictures of the yellow yolk.
Babe, Miku has doo-doo all over her cage, right? Like yellow doo-doo. It's on the log, and it looks like an egg. Miku laid eggs, and she pooped an egg. What the hell? The hell, babe? What is that?
So Miku poop again with a big egg yolk.
And there's a couple of eggs in there. Look,
Yeah.
little baby eggs.
Can you give me a paper towel, babe, please?
It was all over her tank. And then, so to better be safe than sorry, we took her to the vet, and because we read a lot of horror stories on the forum, the beardeddragon.org, a really good website for you to go to if you have a bearded dragon to learn information. Pretty much everyone who had this problem had complications. We're lucky Miku didn't have any yolk or anything still inside of her or going to her stomach. It was just in her reproductive tract, and then she pooped most of it out. I think she's pooping right now.
Oh, you pooped
And then
you can poop if you want to poop.
Miku. So hopefully there's no more complications. It can be fatal if not taken care of. And we did unfortunately have to spend quite a bit of money for the X-rays and the ultrasound.
So this is
It was like.
You guys want to see?
Yeah.
That's Miku's picture, by the way. She looks so cute, but she looks so dark there.
And then.
So this is the total of what we paid.
Yeah.
This is the bill that we paid
It's
for.
more than we paid for Miku.
Yeah. So it's the
Poor baby
total bill,
Miku.
but Miku, it's better safe than sorry, Miku. Because we love you, Miku.
Yeah, they shot me in the butt. It hurt. It's okay, Miku. It's for your own good. Yeah, so she said it doesn't look like there's any fluids inside of her still, or any kind of retention of fluids inside of her.
It's in
And
the
she didn't
ovary.
see that. Yeah, no, well, like, yeah, it's, I don't know. But I guess there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing serious.
Yeah, nothing serious. Because I guess if the yolk goes back inside of them, the body has a hard time of rejecting it or pooping it out, and then it'll build like layers of calcium around it, and then it can get them impacted, or it can wind up killing them. So I just wanted to make sure she's okay. We love you, Miku.
We love you, Miku Doodoo.
If I knew what love was, I would love you too, but I like you, I guess. Okay, Miku. It's kind of honest.
Okay, guys, so that's all for the video today. We just want to share.
Everybody. I'm gonna go home and sleep because I'm tired.
Yeah,
I just want worms. Give me worms. Oh, PSA. If you have a bearded dragon and you notice them scraping a lot, make sure to give them extra calcium. Go online, go to the beardeddragon.co, beardeddragon.co, and get liquid calcium.
Yeah, we're gonna put the link in the description.
Yeah, liquid calcium is important for them, especially females. You want to give it to them like if they're gravid, like every day. You got to give them some. Because that's, I think what happened with Miku is we weren't giving her enough calcium, and if you look at the eggs, they're yellow. I think that's because they didn't have any calcium for the shell, and that's why they ruptured, because it was just yolks inside of her. So we were giving her calcium, but I guess it wasn't enough. So be vigilant about that. Make sure to give your beardy lots of calcium, especially females. It's very important to them.
That is very informative.
Yeah, I try to be. You gotta research if you want to.
Miku, you're so lucky you have a parents that really care for you.
You know, they say that bearded dragons are the easiest reptile to take care of, but they're still complicated. You know, you gotta make sure that their lighting's correct. The husbandry is one of the most important things. You gotta have for adult bearded dragons around 100 degrees in their hot spot and 75 to 80 degrees in their cool side. You know, these things are very important. They need to thermoregulate. They also need a hot spot to help them digest their food and poop right so they won't get impacted. And you have to give them calcium. If you have a mercury vapor bulb, you need to use calcium without D3. If you have a regular like Reptisun bulb, the tube bulbs, those ones you have to use calcium with D3. And with those bulbs, I recommend that you get the high output, T5 high output, the 10.0 Reptisun, or the Arcadia bulbs are really good. Because most people don't realize when they put their hoods on top of the cage and there's a screen in between it, that cuts the UVB down by like 50% right there. So your dragon, even though you have a bulb, a T8 bulb, and you have a hood on the cage and you have a screen, that, you know, it's not making it through that. They're not getting the proper UVB they need. So either try to mount your UVB inside the terrarium or get a stronger bulb to go through the screen. And also how far the bulb is away from them. They have charts you can go look at online. If you have a 24-inch cage and the bulb's on top of it, then 24 inches high, and the bulb is on top and there's a screen, your beardy's going to hardly get any of that UVB. It starts diminishing a lot at 8 inches, 12 inches. So they have like a chart where you can see. I'll try to post one of those too, or link to it. But just remember that UVB and calcium are very important to your bearded dragon.
It's just looking.
We
Okay,
love you,
everybody.
Miku.
Thank you so much for watching. See you next time, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Miku. Miku, we're trying to put her in her cage. She's so tired. She doesn't even want to move from her
Come on,
her
Miku.
blanket. Look, go on, Miku. Go
Come on. Come on.
Miku, you look like you're
Miku,
dead.
come on.
Poor Miku, baby.
Go climb. Go to your
Miku.
spot.
Put her, babe.
She's like, okay, I like it here. I like this blankie. Okay, come here. I'll put you here, okay? There you go.
Baby.
You can go back to sleep because you woke up early.
Poor baby doo-doo.
Okay, Miku. See you later.
Look at the lump on the side. That's where they injected her with fluids.